Welcome back, everybody, to Sonic Free. So, off-screen, we had a bit of a dinner break in between this part and the last part. And we also decided to talk about the kind of deal with the Blue Sphere thing. And the whole thing of alternate endings, and the time frame of on the 5th playthrough, if you finally get them all, you're like, what the hell? This is awesome! Kind of deal.
Yeah.
Which I think does make Blue Spheres really good on not a first playthrough thing, but eventually you'll get it if you keep the save file. At that point, the worst part of it is is if you only have Sonic and Knuckles and you only have these stages to get the Chaos Emeralds in. Which was sadly the thing with putting the game into 2. Where the final boss of the original was just Big Arm. And you didn't really get anything for the Chaos Emeralds. Which was just a thing of the game having problems with not getting out, as it should have been. I'm surprised you're not getting crushed.
Yeah, honestly.
The Sonic and Knuckles levels are really good, though.
Yeah, I think in terms of the levels, I would probably put this as put this pretty high on the Sonic games I've played so far. I don't know if it's quite my favorite. It's probably between this and Sonic 2.
Which is the usual for fans, where there are a bunch of Sonic Free fans, but there's also the Sonic 2.
I do not like the bonus stages at all.
Which again, fair. But again, you can't just judge it super harshly because again, it is optional.
Yeah, the thing is
like the game never tells you, by the way, you're missing content, lol.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm generally the kind of person who wants to. If it's considered plot, if it's considered story content, I generally want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would want to do it, but I don't think it's fun.
And that's when you get a friend or like a big brother or so to get the emeralds for you and such. So that's how it worked back in the day. Because you could just head to a friend's house who got the thing and is like, oh sweet, can I play it?
And there's apparently a code you could.
Yeah, there is the level select as well. Sure, the game doesn't tell you it because why would it? But it's like you could find it probably easily from like a cheat book or so if you really wanted to. Like the old cheat code books and such. Where, fun fact, the original Sonic Free has an insanely difficult level select code, which is like before the screen shows up, it's like up, up, down, down, up, or something like that. Like before, like in the first 3 seconds of the frames. Where it's incredibly specific. Do you want to know why that is?
Why?
because the original Sonic 3 actually had a bit of data from before the games were split into two. So it has like an unfinished Flying Battery, for example. Which, by the way, is a way where people actually figured out how the levels were originally designed before the Switch, where there was actually an original layout, but then the games had to be split into two, and they were like, throwing a level 8 level as level 1 seems like a bad idea for people that have only played the Sonic and Knuckles.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
You get stuck down there. This is also kind of nasty because you pretty much have to spin dash. There's basically no way you're going to get through there by running.
Yeah, it's one of those things where Sonic and Knuckles does have a bit of a difficulty spike because it's technically level 2, but it's also technically level 8. So it had this weird difficulty curve that I had to work with. Yep. Man, it's a good thing there's 2 of these. I like how the mice are literal computer mouses.
And most of spikes there until I was very unalived.
Unalived? I didn't either!
Oh, Sonic!
Sonic! Yeah, so that's what's up there. Oh, you're locked.
Oh, shoot.
And now for my smartest invention yet! Shoot a laser at Sonic! Eggman, you're destroying your own ship. Eggman. This seems to be a smart idea.
Good job, Tails.
Great job, Eggman. Oh good, I didn't remember if it gave you another checkpoint in between these or not. Man, I can't get up the slope. Let's go back. Oh, wait. And now you just wait for the floor. Okay, gotta slowly get over there so I can hurt Sonic. Whee! This is really fun. Sonic, you should try this. Come on, it's so far away. Eggman, what was this invention supposed to do?
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking there. Didn't work out too well.
I mean, neither did shooting your own ship from the inside. Anyway, the longest pair of levels in the game. Sandopolis.
Oh, hey, I recognize that level gimmick from Freedom Planet 2 as well.
Are we sure Freedom Planet 2 wasn't the Sonic mod at first?
I mean, pretty sure. Yeah, I'm sorry to see why
Some calling it gone here.
it's just like, yeah,
This is just Sonic Free.
It's a Sonic 3 thing. I mean, I'm still of the opinion that it's still a situation of you're just a cheap knockoff. Oh no, I'm the upgrade. Because in almost every case, I think the gimmick is used more interestingly.
Well, it was also the thing that Sonic Free, had a time crunch and was also working on Genesis technology.
Yeah, Sonic 3 has a time crunch. Freedom Planet 2 was in development for like 6 years.
Remember when our original Let's Play ended with us watching the trailer of FP2?
And then we did the redo
by the time it was out.
Like not long after it came out.
Yeah, it was like a week or two, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Should I also mention that Freedom Planet was one of the first ones? I mean, we mentioned we were going to do it soon back in Super Mario Galaxy. Originally, it was the joke of the Freedom Planet reference instead of the Persona reference. That's why part 1 of the original Freedom Planet 1 was "We're finally here." How does this work? Block friend! I like the repelling thing here.
Well,
I was alive and then I crushed you.
I think block friend is not the correct word here.
Block acquaintance.
Sure. Maybe we can give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that the murder
we sat at the same coffee table once, but I don't really know his name.
We can give him the benefit of the doubt and call it manslaughter instead of murder. That was manslaughter, not murder. That was also manslaughter.
Don't you mean hedgehog slaughter?
I'm a hedgehog man!
Manhog.
Isn't that what werehog technically means?
Yeah.
Ugh.
The manhog. That's also what some women call homewreckers. Yeah, get it? It's funny. They're hawking all the men. Sonic, that joke was terrible! You should feel ashamed. How does does this work? Okay, I thought you were about to get killed the same way again.
Really bad.
Yes, it was. I think you're supposed to go the other way, by the way. I meant to the right. Like, push that.
What?
Neat.
Yeah, I think maybe I figured out what kind of one of the issues is with so like why sometimes the Sonic level design feels very arbitrary, because I feel like they often introduce they introduce mechanics without making them obvious enough.
Yeah, sometimes.
Like I did not even notice that there was a platform there, much less that there was one to push. Even much less that that was exactly the one way I was supposed to progress. Like, I very easily could have gotten stuck on that for several minutes because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. And that happens in Sonic games a lot.
It's probably the reason why they fill every level to the brim with hint bubbles nowadays.
That was a ring. Yeah, I ignored. Well, okay. Saw it and then was like,
nah.
not sure. I'll get that. So, bye.
Well, it's not like you would want it anyway.
True. I'd probably just be like, oh, let's just try one time. Oops, I died. Bye.
Yep. It's not required anymore. I mean, technically it was never required, except for, you know.
It's not required to get the ending that I want anymore.
Let's be honest, do we really need psychedelic Sonic?
No, we don't. Don't do drugs, kids.
Remember, kids, winners don't do drugs. Makes me really question that one crackhead that beat Sonic 1. So Joel, ready for the funniest boss in the whole game? The pyramid opens to reveal. So Joel, go stand to the left. Like a bit more to the left. Around this spot. Yeah, just stand there. Go into the sand pit real quick. And jump out. Boss fight done!
Yeah, I kind of saw where that was kind of going after a little while.
Oh no, the signpost is gonna sink! And then the act continues. It's like, where's the other act?
555. Darkness.
555 4444. Well, that's easy enough to remember. Don't actually call that. I don't know what that actually goes to now.
It's Penny. You've got her number. Penny, I've got your number. By the way, every time you hear me say like 555 and then more digits, which I have to just say 5555 because it's funny. That is a reference to Spy Fox and Dry Cereal,
Huh.
where you have to figure out this one character named Penny's phone number, and it always starts with 555.
Wondering if Joel's noticing the gimmick yet.
And the lights keep turning off.
And were you noticing the things that show up when the lights turn off?
Oh, the ghosts.
Yep.
Okay.
Here's a hint, don't let it get dark too long. And you hold the red switches to make the ghost, to make it light up again. You're about to run into one in a moment, so you'll see. If you actually push the block.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a big problem one because there's a time limit for this. This is the stage where I nearly figured out if the time limit worked or was still a thing or not. And here I thought I was just super cool for being the stage at 9:57. No, I would have won anyway. Jump! Oh, it looped. Oh, it loops.
Cool.
Don't jump.
Why did I jump?
Because you don't like following my directions. I guess. I don't know.
Or maybe you just said something and I felt like I was supposed to do something.
I said don't.
Yeah.
And then you went this way for some reason.
I don't know where I'm going.
You're supposed to not jump and hold it, stay on the thing. Other way.
I'm probably dead either way.
No, they just become targets. Stage is currently looping and you need to go the right way. I remember these things being a lot more problematic in the original version. Stay on this.
And hope that the sparks don't kill me.
And hope that the ghosts don't hit you. Okay, now jump out. There you go. I was just wrong on how those things worked. You can jump here. These are the ones you're supposed to jump in. So yeah, sorry about that. I was just completely wrong on how that gimmick worked. I thought you were supposed to jump to stay in the thing. But no, it's jump to get out of it, suddenly, for those sand pits. Bye, Tails. This stage has some really nice ideas.
Yeah, I don't mind it too much.
Anyway, this one, you notice that thing over there?
Oh.
Now don't get crushed.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's introducing mechanics under time put. Sonic keeps introducing mechanics under time pressure.
Well, it's not really time pressure anymore.
Well, I guess it doesn't. Often it's not. It's just here's a mechanic, and it's. I guess it's just not obvious where the. Sometimes it's under time pressure. Sometimes it's. They don't draw attention to the thing that you're supposed to interact with.
Yeah, it's not really like the Mario strategy of introducing stuff where they usually just give you they just give you something to work with in a no-death scenario and then later work it in where there's more danger.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the way Sonic handles it.
Again, it's probably the reason why a bunch of modern Sonic games just have a bunch of hint balloons everywhere. Being like, this is how this works!
Yeah, which is one way to do it, but it can definitely feel patronizing, especially when it is actually obvious what you're supposed to do. So, I prefer that to just having no idea what to do, but there's one other thing's better. Than one of those options.
Those are traps. Yeah, and the Sonic and Knuckles levels, can you tell this is the difficulty spike?
Yeah.
Where it's like the past two aren't very difficult, and then this one's like, okay, let's jump it up to actually be level 10 of the game. Actually, I'm not sure if this is level 9 or not. Wait. Yeah, this is level 9. Another part of how McDonald's kind of ruined this game a bit. Which is weird to say.
This game was ruined by Ronald McDonald. I can't believe Ronald McDonald
What was
killed
the biggest
Sonic.
problem with Sonic, Free, and Knuckles? Ronald McDonald.
Okay, so I can literally just push that open. Just in case I need to do it again, I can just focus on pushing that open and then the same will just push me up. No problem. Okay, okay, they just put that switch in there so you can potentially open it again.
surprised I did this level as good as I did my first playthrough. Now that I'm seeing it again, I was like, I didn't die here, and I'm like, I am very surprised.
I will say, I actually, like, this is difficult, but it's, I'm actually enjoying the type of difficulty that it is. Like, it feels like you, when I die, it's because, it generally feels like I actually, like, wasn't paying good enough attention and made
except for random corner crushes, of course.
Yeah.
Which is always a problem with Sonic ever since the first game.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm less bothered by those in harder levels, because it feels a bit more justified to have instant kills in a later level. At least in a platformer like this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more upset about about instant crushes in early levels.
Yeah.
Because it feels unreasonably difficult for how early in the game it is.
I mean, technically in Sonic and Knuckles, this is like level 3.
Yeah, I feel like if I had the, like, I kind of have the mindset of this is still the same game as Sonic 3.
Yeah.
And from that perspective, it feels like it should be this.
It's why Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the definitive way to play Sonic 3. Like, if you're just playing Sonic 3 and then Sonic and Knuckles, it really doesn't make much sense. Especially considering how Sonic and Knuckles did not have a save feature built in by itself. So it'd really be feeling incomplete without the Sonic 3 lock-on. So it's kind of weird how Sega was one of the first to kind of have DLC, I guess. It's kind of weird. Yeah, this level has really cool concepts. Oh, you can Tails Fly if you wanted to. It's always an option.
Normally, I might consider just doing it, but with it being with the ghost time limit thing, I think I'm going to just do it the easy way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Whee! And there's a thing you can't break without being Knuckles. Yeah, I think I got stuck there for a while, being like, where do I go? And thinking that was a ceiling. Which Sonic 3 has a problem a few times, I've realized. part sucks. Can you tell this is the one where every single Sonic and Knuckles player was like, okay, here's the difficulty spike. I think you gotta just hold right and help.
I was holding right. I guess so. I was literally holding right the whole time. So I don't...
Oh, there's a sand thing there.
What?
There's a sand thing there. Kind of creepy how the timer thing is still going while you're away from it.
Fast.
There it is. You gotta destroy it before it reaches the end of the room. With the green jewel.
Of course, the wing goes the other. I can only hit the jump on the other arm.
Yeah. And also, if it's at the wall, it's actually a way easier fight because you can just bounce and just keep going.
Pretty tight timing, actually.
Yeah, there's that thing as well.
What are they by?
Not sure actually.
Might have been like a weird bug that like is
Yeah.
just weird shenanigans.
Good job, Tails.
Oh,
Good job, Tails.
doing that. Okay. I was like, why does that keep happening?
I'm here too, Sonic. Don't forget about me, Sonic. Hey, you actually made it within the time limit that time.
Do I get a time bonus? Nope.
Nope.
No.
I don't think I've ever seen the time bonus of Sandopolis, actually.
Oof.
Because I think almost everyone takes too long. Pause the game. Lava Reef Zone, and Joel, we have officially reached the part where this has officially become the longest of the Sonic Origins Let's Plays. Because every single other one finished at part 6. We are now going into part 7!
Cool.
Guess that tells you how long Sonic Free is compared to the others. See you guys next time. Take care.